I think a lot of people have the misconception about professional organizers that they are all like the experts on the show Hoarders, where they come in, throw all of your stuff in a dumpster, and you're basically just left with your furniture and a couple of photos. And I want to dispel the myth or the fear that a professional organizer is going to make you get rid of all your stuff. So the answer here is no, you are not going to have to get rid of all your stuff if you don't want to. But generally, when a client contacts me and says they want some help or coaching going through the decision-making process, that's where I come in. The role of an organizer isn't to make you get rid of all your stuff, but really to help you look objectively at the things you own to see what you might want to keep and what you could donate or discard. So an organizer should be asking you questions throughout that process. Maybe it's, how many of these items do you have and how many can we realistically get away with? So if you have 7 or 8 cream colored sweaters for work that are all pretty similar, an organizer might say, which 2 or 3 do you love, or which one do you wear the most often? And you go through that process out loud. Sometimes just talking through the answer or having someone else say, oh, you have 7 cream sweaters. You might not even realize that you have that many items in a certain category, but really the organizer is there to bring that up to your attention and to help you think through that process. A professional organizer really acts as a neutral third-party perspective when it comes to what you're keeping in your house. I find this especially helpful when I'm organizing for couples, especially couples who are moving in together for the first time, who are merging different households together. So I can look at a kitchen and say, that's a nice toaster, but we have 2 toasters. Maybe we should just keep the nicer version. Or we can look at the closet and say, that's a lot of shoes. Maybe we can each get rid of 5 pairs. It doesn't matter which 5 pairs, but that's what's gonna fit comfortably in this closet. So you can blame me as the bad guy if your wife tells you to get rid of something, or if your husband says we don't have room for all your shoes. Let an organizer come in and make that decision a little easier. You can blame the organizer for what you have to get rid of or what you actually keep, but it just keeps everything a little easier when you have a neutral party perspective. A lot of the time, just having someone else help you talk through the process of what you want to keep and why is extremely helpful. I will often have clients tell me, it's just easier for me to get rid of stuff when you're standing there. Whether I'm giving them input or not, sometimes just having someone there encouraging you or helping you make those decisions is enough to say, you know what, I think I can get rid of that sweater, or I think I can get rid of that toaster from college. So it's really nice to have a friend and a companion there as an organizer to just help you make that decision. The most important thing is that a professional organizer should be sensitive and respectful of your feelings about your stuff. So my clients should never feel judged for what they want to keep. In fact, they don't have to justify why they want to keep something. If they choose to keep it, they don't have to explain themselves to me. They don't have to rationalize it. I just want them to be comfortable with their decision. And as long as they are happy, I'm happy. So if something is important to them, it's important to me that we keep it and we find a place for it in the home. I hope this video has helped clarify if there's any confusion about an organizer coming in and dumping all your stuff in the trash. So if you have any further questions on this topic, please reach out to me because I'd love to start a conversation.